Start recording. So it's exactly 7:05. We will start. We have 16 participants. Okay, we have Andy. Yeah, Andy, thanks for joining. We have Director Della. Dolly is in the building. Esther Brodoma, welcome. Era, welcome. We have Frank. Someone is iPhone. iPhone, can you change your name so that we know who you are? Kweku is also here. And yeah, Mrs. Francisca is here. Ohima Mechampon is here. Yeah, our top leader Sarah is here. Sewa Buntu is here. So we'll start. We want to, be on time and do it very quick. So last 2 weeks, if you were here with us, we went through the back office. And today we'll continue from where we ended. Then we'll also go through how you qualify for the Maldives trip. Okay. It's very important. Give me some few seconds. I think there is a group I need to remind them of the meeting. Okay, great. Yeah. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. When you're able to see my screen, just put 222 in the chat for me. If you're able to see my screen. If you can see my screen, put 222 in the chat for me. Okay, so I've been asked to speak louder. Let me go in the chat. Okay, people can hear me. If you can hear me, well, if it's loud enough, make it 333 and let me know that you can hear me. If it's loud enough. Put 333 in the chat if it's loud enough. Good. So director says I'm loud and clear. We'll go straight. Okay. So this is usually when you log in weblongrich.com. That is all that you need to put in and you are good to go. So I'm looking for one of the account and we'll use that for our exercise today. Okay. Let's see. Good. So anytime you want to log in, just make sure your code, your GH, blah, 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 you put it in. And always make sure your GH is capital letters. Then you put in your password, okay? So the default password is always 123. It's always 123, unless you've changed it. And the check code, it keeps changing. So whatever appears here for you, so this one is 6667. But at your end, you see different digits. So whatever digits you see, that is what you must put in. So I'm going to put in 6667. Okay. I'm always messing up the password. 5648. Okay. So it's logging in. I don't know whether the internet is slow. Or... Hey, what is happening? Still running. Hope today the internet doesn't disturb us. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but when it comes on, I think we will start with there is a tab on the left called membership. So with that membership, there are several tabs below it that we need to look at. When you are able to figure out how to use those tabs, what is happening today? Oh, is it my network? What's happening? I think those who are late don't want us to start early. So they are holding on the internet. Let me switch to my Wi-Fi and see. Good. We are here. Okay. So when you log in, that's what you see. And by the way, if you are hearing me, you are seeing my screen. Let me see some fire emojis. If you are hearing me and you are seeing my screen, let me see some fire emojis. Today I've muted everyone. Last time the interruptions were too much. So I've muted everyone. So you only communicate with emojis and those things in the chat. So if you can hear me, oh, okay. Top leader Sarah says she can hear me, then you can also see my screen. Good. So usually when you log in, this is what will come. This is the notice from headquarters. You can just close it by clicking on this blue icon. Okay. And this is what you see. Usually when you log in, when you register and your upline or the stockist gives you your code, your membership code and how to log in, when you come, always come and check under membership, edit personal information and see if the information there is correct. I think I did a registration this week and not knowing the bank details was wrong. The bank details was wrong. Which account is this? So when you do it, always make sure you've checked whether the name, the bank account name, the number, everything is correct. So that if something is wrong, they can correct it right from the onset. I'm going to switch the account because this wasn't what I wanted to use. Okay. 555. So if you want to log out, all that you need to do is to click log out. I want to use an account that will make our exercise very straightforward. So I get it. That's why 2637. Good. Okay. So the last time we got to this side under membership, we got right here. New network structure placement. Okay. And this is a very powerful tab you should take note of. You are going to use it a lot. So anytime you click on this, the page will be blank. and you will see the week. So this one, we are in 2025, week 40. It's asking of membership ID. So because it's yourself, you don't need to put in an ID. You just click on query and it will open your structure for you to see your network, your tree network, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So this is how it will look like. So if you've just registered and you don't have anyone under you, you only see yourself. You won't see anyone under you. And when you have these things, the first three people represent your three pillars. So for instance, let me use this account to avoid any duplication. Good. So this account called Revolution Empire. Adelaide, Derek, Amanda is representing the three legs of these accounts. So anytime Revolution wants to make an order and he wants to know where to put it. So either you are registering a new person or you are buying new stock of products and you want to know where to put the PVs, this is where you come. You check your three legs. So when if it's a laptop, I think you just hover around the human icon and this pop-up will come. But if it's a phone, you click and hold and this pop-up will come. So the pop-up will show you the last line is total accumulated PV for ranking all sales. So it's telling you that everyone under that leg, their contribution in terms of PVs have sum up to 267,549.35 PVs on that leg. And if you look at the third line, you can see current total of numbers. Current total number of members is 460. So all the 460 people under this leg, this Adelaide Adoko Diamond 4 account, that leg is 460 people. And all their PVs put together is the last line, which is the 267. Okay. Then you check your second leg, which is Derek. Derek also have 302 people. And the total all sales is 140,163. Then Amanda, this is just some duplicate accounts for Amanda, which is also third leg for Revolution. So you can see there are only 11 people under that leg, but there are 29,880 PVs under that leg. So out of these three legs, you can see that this is the strongest, 267. This one is 140. This is 29. So because there's a strong leg, I won't come here to put any PVs there. But between this and this, I can decide to put it under any of them. As far as these two are my weak legs, I can decide to put it anywhere. Okay. But always think about rank when you're also arranging these things, because it's the same thing that will move you up the rank. And it's very important that when you join, you should work faster to get to Diamond 4. Because it's when you get to Diamond 4 that you start earning things like leadership bonus, you start accumulating travel points. So don't just be in the business and you don't strategize about moving up the ranks and be staying at Diamond 1, 2, 3. No, don't stay there for long. As soon as you join, your next agenda is to move to at least Diamond 4. Then after that, you target the other higher ranks, 5, 6, 7, and Star Director. So if you're arranging your PVs, you should have this at the back of your mind. When you're able to do that, then you rank up. So let's take this account, Helena. Good. So Helena is a Diamond 3. If Helena wants to move to a Diamond 4, you can see her total PVs is 17,000. And in Diamond 4, your total, you just need 15,000. So one will ask that, why is that she has 17,000, but she's not a Diamond 4? Because at Diamond 4, you need 2 people to be Diamond 3 on separate legs. But you can see she only has Diamond 2, and Diamond 1. So if she wants to be Diamond 4, Now, these are closer to Diamond 3. So she has to come and concentrate on these two accounts and see how she will move Lucy to Diamond 3 and also move Charity to Diamond 3. And how can she do that? Unless you give Lucy a second leg. So maybe she can come and create a Helena 2 under Lucy and be putting her PVs there. So when Helena 2 becomes a Diamond 2, automatically Lucy will become a Diamond 3. Then maybe if she's registering another person, she's registering Kweku, she'll put Kweku under Charity and push Kweku's account to a Diamond 2. So as soon as Kweku also becomes a Diamond 2, because Amanda is already a Diamond 2 here, Charity will become a 3. And Lucy too has become 3, then she can become a 4. So anytime you are arranging your PVs, always have this at the back of your mind, else you will not rank up. And if you're arranging it like this for the rank, it's the same way, because definitely pushing this and this to a Diamond 3, 3, one of them will be your strong leg and the other will be your weak leg. So you'll be earning commission. Usually I always leave the third leg redundant and push 2 legs till I get to Diamond 4 before I come back and work on my third leg. Because if you try to work on all the 3 legs, you will get there, but it will take time. And we need you to get there very quick so that you can get extra things from the business. Okay. So I'll go back one step. Let's see. Good. So Kate, let's say Kate is a new account. If Kate is coming to do new PVs, she'll come and check, okay, Abigail has 247 PVs. Emmanuel has 241. So in a way, Abigail only has 6 PVs more than Emmanuel. But if you are putting the PVs, put it under Emmanuel. Let's say if it's 100 PVs, put everything under Emmanuel for this week. So the next week that you come, Emmanuel will be 341 and Abigail will be still 247. So Abigail will become the weak leg now and you can put the PVs there. So as you keep on alternating, Abigail will eventually become a Diamond 2, Emmanuel will become a Diamond 2, and Kate will then become a Diamond 3. Now, if Kate wants to become a Diamond 4, she needs to make sure she pushes Abigail and Emmanuel to Diamond 3. And that one, you need to put 2 accounts under them and push those accounts to Diamond 2. Then this one becomes Diamond 3 and you become Diamond 4. So that is how it works. Let me go into the chat and see if there are any issues I need to address. So I think the chat is quiet, meaning everything is going on fine. I hope I'm right. If I'm right, give me some love emojis. Okay. So that is it about this tab. Very powerful tab. You use it to, make sure you are ranking up. You use it to distribute your PVs. And in the same place we use to come and calculate qualification for the trips. Okay. So the next step is okay, the love emojis are flowing. Thank you so much. There's a question. How do you get your retail bonuses then? It looks like Frank wasn't here last 2 weeks and he wants to take us back. He wants to take us back. But we'll put it somewhere. When we have extra time, we'll address it. How to get retail bonus. If we get extra time, we will address it because we talked about all that in our last training. Okay, so sponsor, new network structure sponsor. Good. So this one, people don't usually use it, but it's a very powerful tab you also need to use. When you click on it, it will also be blank like this. Then you click on query and something will show. Members of correspondence does not exist. Okay, good. So one thing about this tab is I need to put this somewhere. Oh, okay. So here with this tab, you need to put your ID there. Yes, you need to put your ID. So you know the other one, you just clicked on query and it show, but this one you have to put in your ID, you put in your GH0. So you can put your ID, or if you want to check for your downline, you can put your downline's ID there. So this one I'm checking for the account itself, the account for Paul 88555. So when you put in your ID and you click on query, it will show you. And this is your sponsor tree. If you remember last 2 weeks, we talked about sponsor tree and placement tree. And I told you that for placement tree, it's just a 3x3 matrix. But sponsor tree doesn't have a limit, because if you sponsor 100 people into the business, all the 100 people will be on your first level, or let's say your first generation. And those 100 people also bring 10 people each. That will be 1,000. Those 1,000 people will be on your second generation. So this is how sponsor tree looks like. Okay, good. And it's telling you that, I keep having this pop up. What is it? Okay. It's telling already achieved personal sales, 30p blue. The icon should be blue. Not yet achieved. The icon should be pink. So this is how you can track whether you have achieved your monthly 30 PVs or you have not. And your downlines, whether they've also done it or not. So currently we are in cycle 10. You can see it here, number 10. We are in cycle 10. And I think cycle 10, the last time I showed you how you can go into the calendar and check where we are within the cycle, whether we are in first week of the cycle or second week of the cycle or the third week of the cycle. We can check, but just from a glance from here, you can see that we are in cycle 10. And this sponsor tree is telling you that your first generation, that is the people you directly brought into the business, are these people. So you can see Paul has all these people in his first generation, meaning that when we were registering them, we use Paul's account as the sponsor code. That's why they are all there. And the people, so let's say Paul registered Daniel, and Daniel also registered all these people, which is starting from Frida, Ade Harrison, Adelaide, Yvonne, Henry, meaning Daniel's code was used as the sponsor code. So now these people under Daniel is Paul's second generation, okay? And let's say if we go under SD Adele, you can click and even go down to your third generation. So people, someone also brought in. So that's how the sponsor tree is like. It's a lot. Yes, so we have Gloria here. Let me go back. So when you come and you see all these pink, it means that they've not done their 30 PVs for the cycle. And as a team leader, you can decide to, check on them, remind them to get it done. So you yourself, so you see Paul is also showing pink, meaning Paul has not achieved his 30 PVs for cycle 10. So if you want to know whether you've done your 30 PVs for the cycle or not as a leader, this is also a place you can quickly check and see. If you come and you are pink, it means you've not done it. But if you are blue, then it means it has been done. So to confirm this, you can also check whether you've done your 30 PVs by coming to inquire the cycle of repeat. Okay, and you can see Paul has done for cycle 9. He did 14 and 17. So if he added 2, that was 31. So he achieved the 30 PVs for cycle 9, but he's yet to do cycle 10. That's why he's pink. So as soon as 30 PVs is done for cycle 10, his icon will change to blue. Okay, so if you got this, what emoji are you giving me now? Give me some smileys. If you are okay with this and there are no questions and you're understanding it, you know where to check your sponsor tree, people you brought into the business and who they also brought into the business. This is where to come. And the color coding will also show you whether you've done your 30 PVs or not. So if that is clear, give me some smileys in the chats, then we move on from there. Okay, so back to the sponsor tree. I said you always make sure you put in your ID here. Now, The next tab, so we are done with membership, is order management. Okay. Order management. Hey, Jeremy says I should go. Jeremiah, I should go over the sponsor tree again. You don't want to know how to go calculate the Maldives, and you don't want to spend too much time. So let me use a smaller account for this. Let me use a smaller account so that let me, who is this? Let me see what this is. Good. Okay. So so even you can check for your downline. So Revolution is a downline of Paul. So if you put in your downlines code here, you can check the sponsor tree for the person and let the person know how they are doing. So Revolution Empire directly. So let's say, Jeremiah, the way you've registered Dockers and I've forgotten the other name. If you go into your sponsor tree, you should see them on your first generation. Okay. Eventually, when Dockers also registers Dennis and Ima, Dennis and Ima will become your second generation. So you come and see Dockers here and you see Dennis and Ima here like that. If Dennis and Ima also register someone, they'll become your third generation. So if you are a leader, that is Diamond 4 and above, you start earning leadership bonus on these people, and this is how it works. Those on your first generation, for instance, let's say Joyce. So you can see that, so Joyce, let's say Joyce, okay. If Joyce is earning weekly commissions in terms of performance bonus, if Joyce earns 10,000 for the whole cycle, which is for the month, because she's your first generation, you earn 10% on whatever performance bonus she earns. So if she earns 10,000 cities performance bonus, you get 1,000 as leadership bonus on Joyce. Okay. And your second generation, that is people Joyce brought into the business, when they also earn commission, even if it's 100,000, you will earn 5% of that commission, which is their performance bonus. You earn 5% of it because it's your second generation. All those on your first generation, you earn 10% on their performance bonus. Those on your second generation, you earn 5%. Third generation, 5%. Fourth generation, 5%. So it will end there because you are Diamond 4. The one who is Diamond 5 will earn up to fifth generation. The one who is Diamond 6 will earn up to the sixth generation. The one who is Diamond 7 will earn up to the seventh generation. And Star Director will earn up to the 8th generation. 5-star will earn up to the 12th generation. So it's very powerful to be ranking up, because as you rank up, then your leadership bonus goes deeper down to generations below. Okay, so I'm just using this to explain leadership bonus to you, and also explain to you that these are the people we use your code to register as the sponsor code. Stockers, when we are registering an account, we need a sponsor code and a placement code. So if I use Jeremiah, your code as the sponsor code, and maybe you have a downline under you called Emmanuel, I use Emmanuel's code as the placement code. Dockers will be under Emmanuel in terms of the placement tree, the 3x3. When you log in, you see Dockers under Emmanuel. But in the system, you were the sponsor. So if you come here, you rather see Dockers directly under you. And Emmanuel will not even come in the picture, because perhaps you did not even sponsor Emmanuel. It's your upline who puts Emmanuel there. So that is the difference between the sponsor tree and the placement tree. If you want us to use your code to illustrate, we can do that. Okay, so I hope Emmanuel and Jeremiah is satisfied. We'll go to the order management. So upgrade order. We have upgrade, repeats, retail, inquire, the circle of repeats. Okay. So usually when you make orders from a stockist and you want to check whether it has been done, this is also where you can do that. If you make an order from a stockist, by default, is an upgrade order. If you don't tell the stockist the specific order you are doing, any stockist will do an upgrade order for you. Unless you specify that I'm doing a retail order. The default order is the upgrade. So let's say you made an order and you want to know whether it has been done. You come to the upgrade order and you know you did an upgrade order. You just have to show up here and you will see your order. So usually the amount. So you know that, oh, I ordered products worth 1,233 cedis. So it's there, 1,233, 187.7, and you can see has been paid. If you see has been paid, then it means it has been done. If you come and you don't see the order here at all, then it means it hasn't been done. Sometimes you see it, but the order status will be not paid. Then it means the stockist has entered the order, but he or she has not confirmed it. So you can always check. So you can see that when Paul joined the business, he started with, he made an order of 1,005. Then he did 152. So all these are upgrade orders he have done. And if you sum the PVs up, it will let you also know your personal PVs, the one that determines your level, whether you'll be silver, gold, platinum, or VIP. This is where you will see these orders. So these are the orders that determine your level, whether you'll be silver, you'll be gold, you'll be VIP. This is where you come to check. And the repeat order, I'll come to that. Let me skip to retail order. It looks like Apiakubi will be lucky because we are coming to talk about retail order. Okay, so the retail order. So if you also did an order and you specify to the stockist that it's a retail order, you can also come and check here and see, oh, I know I made an order of maybe 2,860. Okay, the stockist has done it. The status has been paid. You know it has been done. So you are good. And last 2 weeks, we explained the difference between upgrade order and retail order. That the upgrade order, it upgrades you to determine your level, whether you'll be silver, you'll be gold. So when you do upgrade order and your points adds up to 240, you become silver. If it adds up to 720, you become gold. If it adds up to 1,680, you become VIP. But retail order does not add up to the PVs that determines your level. No. Retail order will add up to your total sales. So when we are adding, we are calculating all the PVs you have done. The retail order will be in there. But that one does not determine your level. So let's say you've done a personal PVs of 240, so you are silver. And today you say you are doing an order of 10,000 cedis, and maybe that will give you 1,000 PVs, but you did it as a retail order. That 1,000 PVs will not go and add to your 240 for you to have 1,240 and say because now you have 1,240. Maybe you are gold. No, it will not go and add up to your personal points. It will rather add up to your total sales. That's the difference between retail order and upgrade order. If you want to upgrade your level, that is when you do the upgrade order. But if you don't want to upgrade and you want heavy commissions, that's when you do the retail order. And last week, I explained that the retail order, if your order is not huge and you do it, you're also losing because your first 30 PVs is just 5%. So only do it when your orders are, heavy, maybe from 2,000, yes, then you do retail order. If not, you come and order things worth 500 cedis, 600, and you are doing retail order, you'll be wasting your commission because the first 30 PVs is just 5%. So that's the difference. Okay, so if you did a retail order from a stockist and you want to check if it has been done, this is where you come. Now the repeat order. The repeat order is the same as the retail order. That one too does not add up to your level or your upgrade PVs for you to upgrade from one level to another, but it adds up to your total sales. But the repeat order is done using eCash. So always when you are making an order, you make payments to the stockist or to Longrich, and you send the payment details to the stockist and they will do it for you. But a time will come that maybe you have some e-cash in your back office. And whenever you use that e-cash to do an order, it will be a repeat order. And that order too works just like the retail order. Okay. So, and if you want to know if you have e-cash, this is where you come under finance management, account transaction record. Good. So, as you are getting bonuses, the company keeps 5% for you. I think it's from a certain rank, Diamond 2 or so. So you can see Paul has been getting some deposits, 5C, 11C, 8C, this is good. So then it will be adding up. So as at this point, Paul had accumulated 300 cedis. And you can see that we use it to make an order for Paul. And the balance became 0.57 used. And later, new deposits have come in, and now the total is 17.9. So this 300 cedis order that was made for Paul will come as a repeat order. And it will work just like a retail order. So let's say if he needs to do his 30 PVs for this cycle, and he uses the money, the e-cash he has here for that, it will also qualify to work as his 30 PV. So this 300 cedis, if you come to his repeat order, you can see it here, 300, and that gave him 17 PVs. Okay. So that is it. I hope this one too is well understood. Okay, speak louder. Dolly says I should speak louder. Dolly, are you sure you are not the only one? If I can be heard loud and clear, give me 111 in the chat. If you can't hear me to give me 999, then I know that it's not only Dolly. Okay, so Frank is saying, how do you get your retail? Okay, I was asking in relation to putting the PVs under your downlines in order to push yourself to Diamond 4. Oh, okay. So with pushing them, it can be any order. It can be retail, it can be upgrade. But remember, for retail order, if you put retail order under in your downlines account, the commission won't come to you. Because with retail order, the commission goes straight to the account that was used for it. But upgrade order, the commission, if it's on the weak leg, if it's on your weak leg, the commission will go to the upline. So if you're an upline and you are pushing your downlines, the best thing is the upgrade order. You do upgrade order for them, and if they're on your weak leg, you will get the commission. But if you go and do a retail order through your downlines account, that one, the commission will go to that downline. You get something, but it won't be that much. Yes. Please. I'm getting more of 111. So Dolly, I'm sure the problem is from your end. So you can check your system and see. Okay. Okay. So that's it about the repeat order. And when you come here, this one to show you the cycles you have done for your 30 PVs. So in 2025, Paul has done for cycle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He missed out on 7, but has done for 8 and 9. So if you also want to see whether you are doing your 30 PVs every cycle, you can also check from here. Okay. Then the next thing is commission. So under commission, we have payment details, usage incentive points, and commission. This payment details for some time is not updating. So you can see the last time it was done was in 2023. At first, the money that you will finally receive in your bank account, you come and see it here. Okay, so that means in 2023 for week 44, the commission was 36 cedis or something. But now it doesn't update again. But this commission is what you actually get for every week. Okay. So when you come here, you should see your commission when you scroll to your far right. So you can see that this week, Paul's commission is 177.37 Ghana cedis. And always you take out 10% tax from this net commission because this business we pay tax. So if you deduct 10% from this, we can all do the calculation. You just multiply the 177. Where is my calculator? You just multiply the 177.37 by 0.9 because you are taking out 10%. So if you take out 10%, you'll be left with 0.9, 0.9. I'm doing a straight calculation. And that should be 159.6. So if Paul checks his bank account this week, he should see 159.6. And with Longrich, the 0.6, they will send it like that, 0.6. That is what you should receive in your bank account. So anytime you come here, you scroll to the far right, the very top one represents the commission you should get in the current week. Okay. And you just take out your 10%. The rest is what you should get in your bank account. So if you are not getting it in your bank account, then you can, work on that for things. Maybe there are issues with your payment, then it will be done. So that is how it works. Yeah. And I'll just take this opportunity for us to look at the various tabs under commission. So the first tab is development performance or the development bonus. And most people are losing out on this bonus. I understand that if your level is not silver, we have kill silver. If it's not silver and above, you don't get development bonus. And it's a very good bonus because anytime someone you sponsored into the business, so Jeremiah, let's say you sponsored Dorcas into the business, you are the one who registered Dorcas. So per the registration, let's say Dorcas registered and the PVs was 1,000 PVs. Okay. This 1,000 PVs, every 60 PV, you have to earn 6 PV on it. So out of the 1,000, let me make it a round figure. Let's say Dorcas registered with 1,200 PVs. So out of this 1,200 PVs, it means that 60 PVs, she did 60 PVs 20 times to get that. And every 60 PVs, you are getting 6 PVs as your bonus. So if I multiply that 6 by the 20, that should be 120 PVs. And you convert it to Ghana cedis by multiplying it with our bonus rate of 4.2. And that will be 504 cedis. But imagine that you won't get this if your level is not silver. Even though you've registered Dorcas, she has done the PVs, but because your level is below silver, you don't get that development bonus. So imagine if you register someone as a VIP, okay, or multiple people as VIPs, but your level is still silver, you are losing out on that. So this particular week, you can see Paul had 1,200. So let's say if Dorcas only did 60 PVs for a particular week, so that means that 60 PVs, you get one. You get 6 PVs as a bonus, which is 10% of the 60. So in a way, development bonus is 10% of the PVs, okay? So that's 6 PVs, which is just one. You multiply by the bonus rate of 4.2, that'll be 25.2. So every 60 PVs your sponsor tree they do on your week leg, you are supposed to get 25.2 on it. And Paul got 1,234.8. If we divide that by the 25.2, it means 60 PVs was done 49 times under him that week. Meaning it could be that only one person he sponsored into the business did, so let's multiply, did about 2,940 PVs. That's why he is getting this bonus as development bonus. Okay. If you come under retail order performance, so retail order is when you do your 30 PVs, you earn 5% on every 30 PVs which is done under you. And you only get it when you have done it. So if you don't do it, you won't get it. So you can see that, and it's paid monthly. So you can always see some four jumps. So he was paid here. It will be paid the following month. So 4 weeks, 4 weeks. So you can see this 4 weeks, Paul wasn't paid because he did not do, you remember when we checked through his cycle, he did not do for cycle 8. So because he did not do it, he didn't earn the retail bonus for that week. If you count the 1, 2, 3, 4, because he didn't do for that cycle 8, he didn't get it. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, he got it because he did it. 1, 2, 3, 4, he got it because he did it. So when you do it and others also do it under you, you earn 5% on every 30 PVs anyone also does. So that's how the retail bonus works. Okay. And aside that, when you also personally do the breakaway bonus, which is the huge orders, maybe you are doing 1,000 PVs, 2,000 PVs. We worked on it last week. I showed you the chart that when you do PVs from 0 to 100, you get 21%, 100 to you get 25%. When you do more than 3,500 PVs, you get 45%. That one too, in case you do it for the, where is my Zoom? Hey, am I still here? Have I stopped sharing my screen? Okay. When, please, if you can still hear me, you can still see my screen. You said a retail order is not suitable for low purchases. Can you throw more light on that? Justice. Retail order low purchases. Justice, when there is time, I will come back and address this because we also talked about it this last 2 weeks. If you don't take care, because when it's exactly 8 o'clock, I'm shifting to the Maldives calculation. If you don't take care, we will go back, and we won't get things done. But the simple logic about it is retail order, your first 30 PVs, let's say if you do 1,000 PVs, the first 30 PVs, you only earn 5% on it. Then the subsequent 970 PVs, you come and check where it falls on this chart. There is a chart. I'm trying to open it. I don't know why it's not open. So the remaining 970, if it falls, let's say it falls between here, then you earn 31% on that 970, and that one you earn good commission. But let's say your order is just 500 cedis, and 500 cedis only gave you 35 PVs, and you come and do retail order. It's not like you are doing we have the monthly 30 PV cycle we all need to do. That one, you've already done it. Okay. But you have subsequent orders in the cycle. And those orders are not huge. Don't go and do it a retail order because the 30 PVs will be 5%. Before we'll come and calculate the rest from the 21% to the 45% for you. But if your order is huge, after we take the 30%, you still fall in a very good bracket and get a good percentage on it as your breakaway bonus for that retail order. Okay. The bigger the PVs, the bigger the percentages. So Sarah has just explained that. Okay. We will definitely finish on the commission tab, then I will shift to the Maldives. So stockist commission, that one, stockists, they already know how they calculate for their commission. It doesn't show up here. Diamond VIP, good. Performance bonus, this is the bonus everyone. Okay, no, this is mutual aid card. No, it doesn't work here for us. Yeah, performance bonus is the bonus most of us we know. So if you join the business as a gold member, it means your personal PVs has accumulated up to 720 PVs, and that makes you a gold. And with that, every PVs done under you on your weak leg, you earn 10% on it as performance bonus. By now, every member should know about performance bonus. Is the simplest one, is the one you start getting before you get the other ones I'm talking about, like the leadership, the development. Performance bonus is usually the first bonus everyone enjoys, and it's based on your level. So if you are silver, kill silver is 8%. If you are gold, it's 10%. If you are VIP, it's 12%. Then the leadership commission is what I explained with the sponsor tree. That when your downlines, the people you brought into the business on your first generation are earning commission, you earn 10% on it. And those on your second generation, you earn 5%, up to the generation based on your rank. So if you're a diamond 5, you earn up to the 5th generation. If you're a diamond 7, you earn up to the 7th generation. Then the repeat amount is the money the system puts aside in your e-wallet for you. So all these monies are kept in your e-wallet for you. Then your VIP points. So if you are not VIP, you won't get this. So that's why it's also important to, if you are doing the business and you are making good sales, try and balance things up and get to the VIP so that you start accumulating the VIP points. And this one, you can see, it comes monthly. So you see that this particular month is 0.0099. Then we come to 4 weeks later, 0.0998, 0.036. So the calculation for this is very complex, but you can see there are a lot of 0.0s. But the thing is, one PV, when you get 1 point, one VIP point is equivalent to 100 PVs, okay? Your incentive, if you're a VIP and you're accumulating VIP points, when these 0.00 adds up and you get 1 point, 1 point is 100 PVs. So if you want to convert it to money, you multiply by the bonus rate and you see the money value. So that means anytime you accumulate 1 point, you have 100 PVs times the 4.2. That will give you like the 420 Ghana cedis. So every 1 point is 420 cedis for VIP. So if you are VIP and you are earning good commission, it's likely you're also earning some points, which can add up and you can apply and take money for it. But if you are not VIP, you are not getting this. Then points for traveling. Good. So you can see that Paul is accumulating some 0.000 points for traveling. So this one, there is no time schedule on it. So this is where people get the confusion. You know that Longrich Ghana just launched Maldives Trip. It's a local promo for Ghana. It's not in the universal comp plan. What we are looking at now is the global comp plan for Longrich. It's the same thing for those in US, for those in Cameroon, for everywhere. What we are looking at right now. And if we say traveling incentives, this is it. It's the points you are accumulating here. So Paul is accumulating 0.026, 0.07, blah, blah, blah. And that one to 1 point is 100 PVs. So let's say that if a trip, if the country is going for a trip and the budget for the trip is $3,000, okay, $3,000. And Paul wants to join that trip with his traveling points he has accumulated. It means that he knows that every 1 point is 100 PVs. Okay. So if he gets 30 points, it will be what? 3,000 PVs, right? In case money was equivalent to dollars, the 30 points would have been exactly $3,000, and he can use that to join the trip. But our bonus rate is 4.2. So you should use that bonus rate to calculate and see as far as that point is equivalent to the money for the trip, you can use your incentive point to join any trip. And that one, there is no time bound. Even if it will take you 8 years to accumulate 50 points or 40 points for you to use it for a trip, it's there for you. So people feel like, oh, what I'm doing for someone else to qualify. Those ones are the short-term promos. So this Maldives, that one is time-bound. They're giving us 3 months to accumulate some amount of PVs. So let's say for Diamond Force and below, 3 months to accumulate 25,000 PVs. So after that 3 months, and that 3 months means that PV starting from Monday, the last Monday, not your previous PV. So PV starting from the time they launched the promo, 3 months from that time, when we add those PVs up, should be 25,000 PVs. And that one will qualify you for the travel promo. That one is promo. So that one has time limits. But this one doesn't have any time limits. If it will take you 3 years, 2 years, 5 years to accumulate enough travel points, let's say 40 points, 50 points, and if you convert it to Ghana cedis and it's enough to afford a trip, you can join a trip with your traveling points. And you only start accumulating this when you are Diamond 4 and above. So that's why it's very important to rank up. Then we have the car points, the same thing. Paul is accumulating car points. So if you would take Paul 9 years to accumulate enough car points to be able to afford a car, he can always apply for those points to buy the car that he wants. But there is a promo. The promo one, they give us 1 year. That's maybe do 80,000 PVs for the whole year and qualify for a car. That one, it has a starting date and an end date. So they're expecting you to do that 80,000 PVs within that time period. So after that time elapses, it's done. We are starting a new one. So with that one, someone can even join today and qualify because we are all starting on a new sheet. They are saying from today to 3 months from now, do this amount of PV. That is the promo. But for this one, it's based on your consistency, your weekly commissions, how you are building your team. Then you'll be accumulating these points. Every 1 point is 100 PVs. And when we add up and it's a good amount of money, even if it's not the amount it can't buy a car and you say, oh, you are taking it to add up to your money to buy a car, you can apply and take it. So that's how it works. Let me see if there are any comments, then I move on. Well understood, SD, thanks. How do I quickly move to Diamond 4 if I'm still at Kill Silver? Diamond 4 and Kill Silver doesn't have any relationship. You can be Kill Silver and be a star director, okay? Kill Silver is a level. Diamond 4 is a rank. So the level is your personal PVs. Anytime you come to a stockist, you go to Sarah. Sarah is a stockist at Achimota. You go and say, Sarah, I'm ordering products. It's 100 PVs. Do it as an upgrade order. Use my code. That one is for your level. So if Sarah does that 100 PVs for you, and maybe you already have 650 PVs, that 100 will go and add to it and become 750 PVs. And that should make you a gold. And it depends. When you register, you have 8 weeks to determine your level. After that 8 weeks, wherever you are, waka. We be so cry waka until the company opens the upgrade window. So when you make people join the business and you don't teach them these things, they will say they are the 8 weeks will elapse and they are Kill Silver. And maybe they are really building the business, they are doing things under them, but their level is low. And the upgrade window is at the discretion of the company. They can decide that the whole year they will do it once. So why do you put your destiny in the hands of someone else? The system has given you 8 weeks that when you register today, you have 8 weeks to upgrade. So when you join, maybe you join with 120 PVs, which made you a Kill Silver. You have 8 weeks. So the next time you go and buy products, another 120, it becomes 240. You become a silver. Another time, you go and buy products, maybe 300 PVs, it becomes what? 640, 640 PVs. Okay, you are still in between silver and gold. You add up again, then you now get 720 PVs, you become gold. You add up again, then it becomes 1,680 PVs, then you become VIP. If you do this before the 8 weeks, then that will be your level in the business. But if the 8 weeks elapse and you are still kill silver, that also becomes your level forever till the business opens an upgrade on a window. When the business opens an upgrade window, they will send a message. Your leaders will send it to you. Longrich has opened an upgrade window from now till this. So when they open, then you quickly go and top up to the level that you want. Because when they close the window again, your level no dey aka. But for rank, you can be kill silver, and maybe you have two leaders under you, and if one leader has built his rank to a diamond 4, the other leader has built his rank to a diamond 4, you will become a diamond 5, even though you were kill silver. So ranks and level are different. Level is what you are personally doing through your account to upgrade your level. And rank is your total sales, you and all those under you. If those under you are working harder than you and they are accumulating more points, it will push you. It will take you to, they will take you to diamond 5 without you even knowing. But your level there, you still be kill silver. So that's the difference. Okay, so Jeremiah, wow, never heard of this 8 weeks window. Yeah, you have 8 weeks. There are lots in the compensation plan. The document is there. When people join, you share with them, but they won't read. So all those things are there. Okay, so that is it about the incentives. Please take notes. So all is not lost. Those they join in 3 months, they couldn't qualify for the promo. Some people have ranked up to diamond 6 or 5 and they still not qualify for a trip or a car in terms of those short-term promos. But it could be they are accumulating their incentive points in the background. So by the time they put everything together, it will be enough to afford them that trip or that car they want to get for themselves. So because Paul is a diamond 7, he's accumulating, and he's also a VIP, he's accumulating VIP points, traveling points, car points, apartment points. So apartment points is from diamond 7. You start also accumulating apartment points. The same thing, 1 point is 100 PVs. So if you accumulate enough and they can afford an apartment, you get it. So that is where when you become a VIP, the company can, maybe by the time Paul will become a VIP, he has accumulated, let's say, 1,000 apartment points, okay. They can decide that, okay, if you convert that 1,000 apartment points to Ghana cedis, maybe it's, let's say maybe it's 420,000 cedis, okay. But because you're a star director and you are still building the business based on your outputs, your activeness is per their discretion, we can give you house fund up to the tune of $15,000. $15,000. Let's say if now the dollar rate is even 10 cedis, that's like 150,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, am I is it $150,000 of $150,000? And yes, maybe it's $150,000. We can give you the apartment fund $150,000 upfront, so that because we know you are VIP, you are still working, you are accumulating apartment points, you will still accumulate the points to, come and take care of that fund. So it means that they are giving the money to you upfront. So when you get to VIP, you can apply that, oh, I'm now VIP. VIP, I can apply for house fund up to 150,000. Maybe they will look at you. How much do you earn weekly? Your VIP, how strong it is, how many active members. No, we can't give you up to the $150,000. Maybe we will give you $80,000. Okay. Then they will check your apartment points that you've accumulated already. Oh, maybe you have in your apartment points, you've already done $50,000. So the $30,000 we have added it. As you keep on working, your points will come and take care of that loan. So in a way, it's like an upfront loan without interest. But you apply and they look into your activeness and decide what to give. But it will not exceed $150,000. So people join the business and hear that, oh, when you are VIP, you get $150,000 house fund. That's the dynamics and the terms and conditions around it. It's an upfront fund. It won't exceed $150,000. So when you apply, you could get less based on your activeness and how much you are doing. Then, so maybe they are giving you because you are VIP, you need to, VIP there. Maybe a VIP still rent into the business, ne person you do it, and you the man wakoto apartment be ana bibi. But because you are still working, you accumulate the points and it will pay it off without interest. And the apartment points start accumulating from Diamond 7. So it could be that by the time you hit Star Director, if you already accumulated some money already, but they will top up for you based on the application, then their discretion, they decide how much to give you. So that's it with the apartment points. Then your total net commission. So that's how it works. So the Longrich business, you can see, look at the commission. It fluctuates. It all depends on your performance. So don't think that, oh, this person is a star director, this person is a whatever. So if you are that and your team is not working, your commission can be all over. So if I look at 100 pages down, you can see sometimes 2,000, but the following week is 64. The following week is 615, 206. But at least if we put 4 weeks together, it's a good amount of money. Sometimes 697, but the following week 37, the following 860 cities. So like that is all based on your outputs. Effort impact analysis. What goes on within the week is what you will earn. So that is how it works. 812. Wow. Let's go to Maldives. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Woo. Do you star director? You are mentioning VIP. Sarah, come again. Do you mean star director? Okay, maybe I'll get a question. Okay, so let's go to our message control. Anytime Longrich wants to give us a message. So please put some fire emojis in the chat. Let me know you are still with me, you are hearing me, you see my screen. You come to view announcements, you see all the announcements the business is sharing with us. So just this week, the business shared a very nice announcement with us on Maldives Trip promo. Ooh, that place is a vacation destination. You don't have to miss this. The relaxation. Go and see the beach, the blue white sand beach. Okay. Where we'll go down the water and do some skills. Charlie, this Maldives trip, a lot is going to happen. So you want to know, how do we qualify? So as I explained, for these promos, they are short-term promo. Everyone can qualify. Someone might be listening to us today, enjoying today, and qualify. But maybe you have been in the business for 5 years, you might not qualify. Because these are short-term promos. They are time-bound. They give a start date and an end date for you to accumulate a certain amount of PVs. Okay. So what does the promo say? Actually, maybe about it. No, just look at that. Okay, so because of time, we only look at the diamond 4 and below. For diamond 5 and 6, 7 and above, if you are here and you still don't know how to calculate, come and see me back door. Today, my focus is on the diamond 4 and below. I need to get them to qualify for these trips so that they see how it works. Okay. So the requirements for qualifying says new total group PV not less than 25,000 PVs. That means you can do more. But why do you bother to do more? The company says don't do less than. So make sure you are doing your 25,000. Maybe I'm gonna borrow so one my 50 PVs be a bro. So that's it. So 25,000 PV. Now, first of all, let's find out 25,000 PVs is how much. Okay. So it all depends on the products you are ordering. Someone asked me this afternoon, and I use repellent and toothpaste to demonstrate that to the person. Okay. Let me bring a calculator on. Okay. So 25,000 PVs. You know that one toothpaste is 3.5 PVs, and one toothpaste, the 200-gram toothpaste, is 55 cedis. Okay. So simple mathematics. Oh, your network is bad. Who said that? Sorry. This time we are recording, so you'll be sorted. So you know one toothpaste is 55 cedis and it's 3.5. So if you remember equations when you were learning equations in school. So if 55 cedis will give you 3.5 PVs, or let's say if 3.5 PVs, you need 55 cedis to get 3.5 PVs. Then how much do I need to get 25,000 PVs? That's the math. So if 3.5 is 55 cedis, then 25,000 PVs divided by, if more or less divide, multiply by the 55 cedis will give me, in terms of money, how much will give me that 25. You need 392,000. So let's say 393,000 Ghana cedis. If all that you'll be ordering throughout the 3 months is paste, and this 392,000, let's say, paste, there is 60 in each box. So if we divide by, what am I doing? We would rather divide by 50. Okay, let's divide back to the, yeah. So that 25,000 PVs divided by 3.5. Good. So it means that this is the PVs, the number of toothpaste we need to buy to get that 25,000 PVs. So if I'm converting this into boxes, because each box there is 60 in it, it means if I buy 119 boxes of toothpaste within the 3 months, I've qualified. So if you say that, okay, how many weeks are in the 3 months? Let's say each month is 4. So 12 weeks. So 12 weeks, that means every week, if you buy almost 10 boxes of toothpaste every week, you qualify. Let's bring it down to days divided by 7. That means every day, if you're able to sell 1.5 box of toothpaste consistently, you qualify. So this is for people who are doing it as a, buy and sell business. I have team members like that. They don't go and register anybody. They are selling. They are just buying toothpaste, selling and supplying. So this calculation is for them. So as soon as the promo comes, you divide and say, okay, if I'm doing only toothpaste, then it means I need money, 393,000. Maybe I don't have all the 393,000, but if every day I order 1.5 box of toothpaste and sell, by the 3 months, I'll qualify. Good. Another way, this same 25,000 PVs. Let's say you are building a team, so you register people, you introduce the opportunity to people, you tell people about the products for them to use with their household, and you get them on board, they register. So let's say if you are registering VIPs within the 3 months, how many VIP account do you have to register to qualify? Your target is 25,000 P, and VIP is 1,680. So if we divide this by 1,680 PVs, that will be 14.8. So that means if you register almost 15 people as VIPs within the 3 months, that one too, you have qualified. Okay. So it's just, try to convert the PVs to, in terms of products, how much you need to put in, or in terms of signups, how much. Let's use repellent. So the same thing with repellents. Um, Repellent 2 is 38 cedis and the PVs for repellent is 3.5. So for 25,000 PVs, if more or less you divide by the 3.5 PVs, you multiply by 38. So that means the one who is selling repellents only also needs 270,000, 270, let's say 272,000 cedis worth of repellents to qualify. And that one is how many boxes of repellent? 25,000 divided by 3.5. 7,000 bottles of repellent. There is 30 in each box. So 238 boxes of repellent. Did I do it right? I hope so. Yeah, of repellent to, qualify. So if you decide that, okay, then every week I have to sell almost 20 boxes of repellent, and every day divided by 7, I have to sell almost 3 boxes of repellent and I'll qualify. So things like that. Someone also say, okay, I'll try and sign up gold accounts for the 3 months. So for the 25,000 PVs, I know gold is 720 PV. So if I divide that by 720, that will be almost 35. If I sign up 35 people as gold, that one will also get me the 25,000 PVs. So this is how you try to be realistic and relate to the 25,000. You don't just see the promo and you think by raffle, let's never banana. No, you work towards it. So you look at it, convert it, and see, okay, how much do I need to put in? How many PVs, how many products by weekly basis, by monthly basis do I have to do? So I hope it's clear. If it's clear, please give me some love emojis in the chat and let me know you are here with me. Give me some love emojis. It's not easy. Charlie, I got 7 minutes. Please, what really matters, making PVs every day or making PVs sometimes in a while? Please, what really matters? Making PVs every day or what matters is consistency. Whether every day or not every day, just be consistent. Make sure that at least within a week, something is going on. Either you are making orders or you're downlines or you are bringing in a new person. This is a business opportunity a lot of people need to know about. Okay, so always make sure, don't go a week and your account is zero, no PVs, no commissions. No, at least be consistent. Every week something should happen. When you do that, you see the progress. Okay, good. Thank you for all the love you are showing me. I'm finishing hard. It's not easy. Okay, so the announcements. Where are we? Good. So now we know what 25,000 PVs looks like. It's not a joke, but it's very achievable. People are doing it. It's saying that your big leg should not be less than 10,000 PV. So this is where the technicalities come in. So I'm going to use so with these incentives, it uses your placement tree. So when you come in, okay, this is you. Okay, this is you. Now you want to qualify for the Maldives, and your placement tree will always be like this. You can't have more than 3 people under you. Okay. So you have A here, you have B here, and you have C here. These are people on your 3 legs. It could be that A, B, C, they are not doing anything, but there are people under them. You remember when I opened it, the first account had about 480 people, but you couldn't see them. They are all under this leg. So now the requirement is saying that you from Monday, which date was that? 22nd September to September, October, November, December to 20, whatever December, 3 months, you should have a total of 25,000 PVs. So it means that at the time in December, when you are calculating whether you've qualified, when I put the KESA on you and I take your PVs and I subtract the PVs you had before the start of the promo, the total PVs you have should be 25,000. Okay. And he's saying that your big leg. So for pause, I can remember the big leg was the first leg. This big leg should accumulate 10,000 PVs, or let's say not less than, so it can be more, but it shouldn't be less than 10,000. So your boxes of toothpaste or repellents or your VIP sign-ups you are doing, make sure you are balancing things. Okay. Because if you come and put 20,000 here, 20,000 under A, and your 5,000 is, even though it's 25,000, you have not qualified. The requirement says that you should have a minimum of 10. So fine, you can have 20,000 here. That means that leg has overqualified. But there are requirements for your B and C. And what does that one also say? That one says that your two smaller legs should not be less than 15,000. So when we put your two smaller legs together, B and C, the two of them, their PVs should not be less than 15,000. Okay. So that means this 15,000 plus the 10,000 will give you this 25 and you qualify. But it doesn't end there. It says that 90, sorry, each leg not less than 3,000. Aside all this, he says that each leg should not be less than 3,000. What does that mean? For here, there, it cannot even be less than 3,000 because you need to do at least 10,000. So, a hokra de on home. But this B and C, even though it says it should add up to 15,000, someone can decide they only put 1,000 here and put the 14,000 here. 14,000 and 1,000 will add up to the 15,000. But if you do that, it will not qualify because it says each leg should not be less than 3,000. So even if you don't like the person on your C, you don't like those on your tail legs, so you don't want to put any PVs there, at least give them a minimum of 3,000 PVs. Okay? Then you can put all the 12,000 PVs here. As far as you do it this way, you have satisfied the requirement because this one has met the minimum requirement of 3,000. This one too has met it because it's 12,000. This one too has met it. And if we add the two, it's 15,000 plus, then you are getting your 25,000. So that is how it works. And it says 90% of the new PV must come from the Ghanaian system. I think most of us, we don't have an issue with this because our downlines and everybody is in Ghana. It's few people who have maybe registered people outside the country. Maybe you have registered people in the UK, in the US, and when they do PVs, they are saying that if you are calculating the 25%, 90% should come from Ghana. So if you calculate it, it's only 80% which is coming from Ghana, even though it's 25,000, you will not qualify. But I'm sure most of you will not have that problem because most of the PVs are done here in Ghana. Then the last requirement say personal sponsor PVs, not less than 1,680. Upgrade PV only. So what does this mean? You've done all this, but it could be that you did not sponsor any of the accounts that are doing these PVs. So because of that, that last requirement that you should sponsor at least 1,680 PVs will disqualify you, and it has happened to people. Very, very painful. So make sure that out of these PVs, one of the accounts is an account you sponsored. When I say sponsored, it means register some account and you do code and a year sponsor code. if your code was used as the sponsor code for that account, then you make sure that account, we've done an upgrade order. Ukoye retail order, emfa. Ebi mo yɛ na ɔmo ayɛ retail order, I'll say upgrade order only. You do an upgrade order of 1,680 is a VIP. So it shouldn't be one account. It could be that you've sponsored maybe 10 people into it, and it'll be 168 PVs. That one also qualifies you. Okay. But that one, we are not able to check from the system. So anytime it gets there, we ask. Maybe we send your code to the accountant and maybe check the sponsor PVs for this account. Maybe I'm a VIP, sometime maybe I'm a sponsor PVs within that period. It's just 300 PVs, but maybe I'm required to do 2,000. Yes, I also me cost sponsor account, maybe I might add late 7. Now my PVs upgrade order nothing. Then it will add up to the 300. Maybe I'll do 1,007. It will add that it becomes 2,000 PVs. Then, because if you don't do that, that one too will disqualify you. So our time is up. It's 8:31. We've explained how you qualify. So it's the same thing. Diamond 5 and 6. Total no 30,000. Each leg should be 10,000. Simple. Or personal PVs, you should sponsor 2,000 PV. It should be upgrade only. Percentage increase of 20% compared to last year. So within that same period, your call last year, 22nd September 2024 to the 21st December 2024. That last year, within that period, no PVs. Maybe a back question, PVs, just 10,000. So automatically, you doing 30,000, you've done more than 20%. Even so, about question, at that time, we PVs 32,000. We are 30,000 and you not qualify because the system wants you to do more than that. And it also called add 20% to this 30,000. And doing 20% more from what you did last year. And maybe I'll check it last year within that same period, Now we are 32,000 PVs within that period to qualify for BB. Now you see at 20% more, that means you need to multiply by 1.2. So even though you need 30,000 to qualify, you won't qualify, also get 38,400 to qualify because you are supposed to do 20% more. It's a way to see that you are doing more than you have done before. You need to beat your own record. Diamond 7 and above, you see. So you see, those below your requirement is, and those of us up there, because the system believes that we are building a bigger team. So it's easier for us to accumulate the points than one hour we below Diamond 4. So your requirement is less, and those at higher rank. Into ranking, and so no requirement. So don't just be hitting ranks without getting anything. Make sure I said before I will be Diamond 5 in him. Now the Diamond 4, no, I just trips to be answer. Because all bad Diamond 5, now your requirements is even going to be higher. You get it. But remember that you still have the travel points you're also accumulating. So that one, even if it will take you 5 years, 10 years, you are good to go. Then we have so we say 43,000, each leg 13,000, personal sponsor PVs 2,000, and you should do 25% more. So that is it. Our time is up. We are going to end it here. Hey, this name, Conca says I have like 38 members, but I'm only the person working for myself with all of them. And in the end, now we've experienced it. Yes, you can have dormant members, but you can still add on new active ones. Not what they build. Sometimes you can check back on them and revive them to get back into the business. How many VIPs do you need for a stockist account? 4 VIPs. You need 4 VIPs, and if your location, you don't have other stockists within that same location, you can do it and you'll be given a stockist account. And Diamond 3 going to Diamond 4. Okay, you can do it. I have people more register will be at there or more Frida 1, Frida 2, Frida 3, Frida 4. They are building for Diamond 4. And they are qualified for trips. So you can do it, okay. Please kindly share your recording with me afterwards. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that. Okay. So thank you all so much for joining. And then the mute mo because last week, moye pan. So I'm going to unmute you. You can unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself and say bye-bye, and we are out of here, okay? Have a lovely evening.
Bye-bye.
Everything we shared here, you are going to work with it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a lot of work.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Ekuma, I see you. Ekuma Nancy. Oh, mommy videos. Thank you all for joining. Maldives Radio, we are all going. Okay.
Praise you.
As well.